Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and welcome to episode 3 of Interesting Possible FNAF Theories. I'm sorry I've taken such a long break from this series. The last episode was back in October, and we're already halfway through December, but don't worry, episode 4 will be wrapping out the series in about a week after this one's release. So without further ado, let's discuss even more interesting possible FNAF theories. The first theory I want to talk about is actually a really recent one, that being that UCN isn't hell like we thought, but rather some sort of nightmare. After William burned to death in the FNAF 6 fire, many fans assumed that Ultimate Custom Night wouldn't be canon. However, through many secret voice lines and the final cutscene of the game, us fans are 100% sure this game is canon. Many of us assumed after FNAF 6 and William burned to death this was a personal hell created by Cassidy, but that's never been officially confirmed. This theory suggests that instead of a personal hell, it may be some sort of nightmare. The major evidence supporting this theory actually comes from the 5th Fazbear Fright book bunny called the second story called The Man in Room 1280. In the story, a man with gruesome burns is basically dead, but he's being kept alive by something supernatural. It's also explained that the man is having constant nightmares, and if we apply this knowledge to the game, it's possible that William survived the FNAF 6 fire, was taken to a hospital, and maybe is being tormented by Cassidy in a nightmare. Yes, it's still the same idea, but the main difference here is that William is still technically alive if this theory is true. Next up is the theory that Phantom Freddy from FNAF 3 is actually Golden Freddy. The reason why people believe this is because the Phantom Freddy model from FNAF 3 actually is the exact same model as Wither Golden Freddy from FNAF 2. While yes, this theory can't be proven false, personally I don't believe Scott intended this to be Golden Freddy. I still believe this is regular Phantom Freddy. While yes, in the grand scheme of the lore, this theory doesn't really matter, but it's still interesting to see people debate about this to this day. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is regular Phantom Freddy, or do you think this is Phantom Golden Freddy? Next up is the theory that Circus Baby is possessed by two people at the same time, similar to what we think is going on with Golden Freddy. I'm gonna show you a clip where people get their evidence for this theory.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though. But children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children, I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none.
The reason why Baby's speech is so weird is because she talks in the tense that she isn't the one talking, it's not Elizabeth, it's someone else. Baby points out the things in her surroundings, like the fact that there was music playing in a hall, it was a small room with only a few tables and chairs, and that she smelled like birthday cake, things that Elizabeth wouldn't really remember because she hadn't possessed her yet. While again, I don't personally believe in this theory, I do think Baby might have had some sort of artificial intelligence before Elizabeth possessed her. Like the Phantom Freddy theory, the next one is a bit of a mini one, that being the theory that Nightmare represents death or is some sort of embodiment of death. He's basically kind of like a Grim Reaper type of thing. It's the last thing the crying child sees before he passes away. I do see where this theory comes from. Yes, it makes sense. Nightmare is kind of a shadowy representation of Fredbear the animatronic that pretty much ended his life. Also, one of his UCN voice lines supports the idea that yeah, he's this kind of soul-taking, life-ending entity.
Here to claim what is left of you.
While yes, this is the most solid answer we have for Nightmare's true identity, I don't really think it's a satisfying answer. There's still a lot of unanswered questions, like 1, why was he transparent in FNAF 4, and also, why does he have Golden Freddy's inverted colors? It's definitely a solid theory, but I think just calling him the representation of death is a little bit too vague, and I think Scott had bigger plans for him. And the final theory we will be going over in this video is the theory that Glitch Trap possesses every single FNAF AR animatronic animatronic. Like Ultimate Custom Night, VR, and now AR, fans are convinced FNAF AR isn't canon to the rest of the games, but after doing some research, I personally believe it is. Not only is Vanny in this game, but also there's a way to explain how all the animatronics are possessed and attacking you. In the game's emails, we learn the company scans circuit boards which contain a virus, aka glitch trap. This virus spreads throughout the system and hacks all the animatronics presumably. I really like this theory because it explains how FNAF AR is canon while also giving an explanation on how all the animatronics are possessed if there's no more spirits left, of course, besides glitch trap. And with that being said, that's gonna wrap out part 3 of interesting possible FNAF theories. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Now that school's over for the semester, I'm gonna be focusing a lot more on YouTube for the rest of December. I posted the complete upload schedule for the rest of December on my community tab. Go check that out if you want. Tomorrow fixing FNAF World, and then Friday I'm planning to release the complete timeline. I also have a lot of other great videos coming as well to wrap out the year, so go check out that community post if you want to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you all so much for an amazing 2020. Also, as bad as this year's been, it's really been just honestly so cool that I've been able to upload videos and finally get my channel off the ground and people looking forward to my uploads. It just means the world to me. It's something I've always wanted to do. And yeah, going into 2021, expect a lot more videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.